LV here, and I wanted to wish everyone a happy new year. I wish all of you and your families great health this year, and I wish all of you amazing grades on your upcoming grading subs throughout the year of 2025. All right, so everyone knows that I PC and build almost all the 2003 Topps Chrome basketball refractor sets. I already finished the refractor set, the basic one, years ago in all PSA Gem Mint 10 form. And I'm only a couple cards away from completing the black refractor set. Those are numbered out of 500, all in mint 9 grade or better. And I never actually started the X-Fractor set because for some reason I just don't like the idea of them just being uncirculated box toppers. You got one per hobby box, they're numbered out of 220. They were sitting right there on top of the packs when you open the box. And I think it's because I like the idea of cards actually being inserted into the product, creating that journey and condition journey for that card. But I'm not ruling out starting that set one day. I do feel like if I do start that set, I'd almost rather collect that set in the actual sealed, uncirculated cases they came in instead of grading them. But who knows? Anyway, that brings me to the final refractor parallel set, and that is the gold refractor set. So here it is. I started it maybe 8 to 10 months ago, and it's been an absolute beast to collect and build. The demand for the set is so high, and the value is high, and the competition is high. And sitting atop the PSA set registry in the #1 slot is none only than the millionaire and part PSA owner Nat Turner. So I have my hands full. I mean, how can I compete with that? I'm just an average Joe with only a 4-digit bank account. How would I even begin to build that set? And that is why for years, regrettably, I resisted ever building the set. And it sucks because just months before I officially started to build the set, I sold off probably around 25, 30 already slabbed up PSA gold refractors, some even in Gem Mint 10s. You know, I told myself I could never build the set, so I just sold them off. And now I wish I never would have sold them so I could have them in my set. You guys know I love tying in life advice with cards, and this gold set for me is the perfect example. And it all comes down to those little victories. So like I said, I never started the set because it was just too daunting and seemed completely unattainable for someone like me. But one of my life philosophies is to build the big picture, as if you want to build that big picture, you have to start small. You have to work extremely hard and earn each small piece until they all come together to form that big picture, the goal you originally wanted. And I realized that's exactly what I needed to do to start and complete this gold refractor set. You know, don't worry about figuring out how the hell I was going to ever pay for that over $100,000 LeBron James gold refractor in the set. And instead, just focus piece by piece on the commons and staying within my means and winning them slowly but diligently over time, piece by piece, like I said, card by card. And look, here I am. I am #2 on the registry, around almost 40% complete. And I have another 15 or 20 raw cards currently sitting in PSA, waiting to be graded at PSA. I mean, wouldn't it be amazing if one day an average Joe, me, could take down Nat, a millionaire, and gain that #1 slot on the registry? I honestly never thought I could do it, but it actually seems possibly obtainable now. I mean, I would have to probably sell my whole black refractor set to eventually pay for that gold LeBron, but, you know, at least there is that light at the end of the tunnel. And I think all of this is that important life advice. Instead of just directly going for that big goal, that big dream, the big home run, and getting discouraged, why not just go for the single instead of the home run? Little victories until they build the big one. This way, the light doesn't get snuffed out early by a fear of failure, quitting, or not even starting something because it's too daunting. All right, let me stop rambling and actually get into this set. So, there are a total of 165 cards in the set, which is just a perfect number for slab set building. Small enough to where it doesn't become too expensive or time consuming. And the gold refractors are numbered out of 99 total copies made in the world for the vets, and only out of 50 for the rookies. So only 50 LeBrons out there in the world in gold form. And important to note, they did make foreign language variations for around 10 of the rookies, and those will comprise of the last half of those 50 copies printed, meaning the cards serial number 26 to 50 will be the foreign language versions. But when building the set on the registry, you want the English versions, because you can't seem to add the foreign language in those slots. You need the English. So, why do I love this set so much? Obviously, LeBron's rookie year, but the year 2003 was just the year where I got back into collecting cards after my childhood. I remember my parents buying a box for me, a hobby box of this Topps Chrome product, when I was in college for my birthday. They spent only $75 for the hobby box. And I remember I pulled the Marquise Daniels as my Refractor box topper and a LeBron rookie base, which got me hooked. And I think I graded that LeBron right away in 2003, 2004, and I got a PSA Mint 9. Probably sold it for dirt cheap right after that to buy stupid college stuff. Who knows? All right, so along with LeBron James, you got rookies of Carmelo, you got D. Wade, Chris Bosh, Corver, Haslam. But even better than the rookie class is the vet players in the set. Best of multiple generations. You know, you got Shaq to Kobe, Pippen to Iverson, Dirk to Yao. Just an incredible checklist. So it's not a surprise that this set is desirable and sought after and expensive. I'm not going to lie, it's been frustrating building this set. There are some big spenders, big ballers building the set who have a way bigger bankroll than me. So unfortunately, I lose probably around 80 to 90% of the snipes I put in on these cards when I spot them up for auction on eBay. And they are just impossible to find at card shows or card shops. 1990s and 2000s chrome refractors are just rarely seen in today's card shows, unfortunately. I'm always looking, trust me. However, because the set is so hot and in demand right now, people are out there selling them on eBay. So they're findable, definitely on eBay. A lot of them have been popping up probably over the past year, and I just wish I could win more of them. But like I said earlier, slow and steady can win the race. It's just frustrating when damn near every time you are the losing bidder at the last second. And I feel like it's always the same person outbidding me, hoarding all the golds, but I don't blame them. But that's all part of it, and I can't let that deter me. But I got to keep buying at my own pace. That's good advice. Buy at your own pace and don't overextend yourself financially. All right, let's go ahead and look at some of my set, the bigger golds I was able to get my hands on in the year 2024. All right, so the biggest gold refractor I was able to get my hands on, slab's a little scuffed up, was the Kobe Bryant, numbered out to 99. Just such a beautiful card. I splurged, and I think I got it for around 3,000, somewhere around there, 3,100. But I think it's a card that will hold its value down the road, just because the demand of the set and the player, one of the GOATs. So I am very happy with that purchase. I just didn't have enough pages to add some of these. You got the Jalen Rose, Jason Rich, Troy Murphy. There's some more. You got a Gary Payton. Now let's just go ahead and look at the binder. There are some Gem Mint 10s, which are extremely rare and hard to get in that grade. It's cool to note that there is a guy on the PSA set registry building this set. I think he's already 20% complete. He's trying to build the set all in PSA Gem Mint 10 form. which would be incredible. If he does it, it would be one of the best sets of all time. All sports is just be incredible. So best of luck to him. He seems like a really good guy. I have talked to him in the past and currently sometimes. But we got some Andre Miller, Kenyon Martin, Baron Davis, Scottie Pippen. And like I said, these Gem Mint 10, the values, they'll really shock you. Go on eBay and look at completed listings. I mean, you can get a common player could go for $1,200. It's pretty nuts. I really like that Maggette. Big Z, we got a Desmond Mason, Eric Williams, Kurt Thomas, Nene. We got 10 on the Tyson Chandler. And some I actually haven't even crossed over, so I might have even more of a percentage complete. We got a Rasheed Wallace SGC 9.5 and a Caron Butler and a BGS 9.5. We got a 9 in the Rip. We got a 10 on the Rashard Lewis. So some really cool cards. Kenny Thomas. And my goal is to build this set all in 8s, near mint to mint 8s or better. So that's what you will see. You got Tony Parker. Karl Malone, Richard Jefferson, Marbury, Nash. I got a great deal on that Nash. Latrell Sprewell look great. Harpering, Van Horn, Derek Anderson, Keon Clark, Jordan Crawford. It's really fun for me to go through these players because this is the players I watched too. T-Mac in a 9, which is near impossible because it's always, the T-Mac card is always off center, left or right, thinner on the left. And then we got some Chris Webber. Stackhouse. I used to have that Walker in a 10, which I mentioned previously. I sold it, unfortunately, before I even started the set. We got a Paul Pierce. And this is a big page. The Tim Duncan in a mint 9, which is incredible. And the Iverson in a mint 9. I actually bought that raw and graded it myself, and he got a 9. I was very happy with that. The Page in a 9. And the Gem 10 on the Dante Jones. So yeah, there they are. I'm going to keep building and buying the best I can. Wish me luck for sure building this set. I also wish all of you all luck building your sets that spark your own interest. But the video isn't over quite yet. I have been feeling really reflective lately, probably just from the holidays and the new year. But I want to leave everyone with some more life advice. I know the majority of my viewers are like me, my age, already have some life wisdom already. But just in case there is a younger generation of viewers out there that watch my content, or one day my kids stumble upon my videos and listen, I want to say that in life, you shouldn't view yourself as better than anyone else. Don't think you are smarter than anyone else. Be humble, be kind, and you will attract the right kind of good all around you. The only one you should be in competition with is yourself. Self-confidence is a good thing, but there's a big difference between having a healthy self-confidence versus a dangerous hubris and arrogance. So finding that sweet spot between confidence and staying humble is very important. And always understand that success is not measured by wealth. The best moments in my life don't stem from money. They are the moments that make me feel love, watching my kids giggle and play together, or sneaky hugs from my wife throughout the day, or giving the perfect gift to someone. Or my kids snuggling up to me and telling me that they love me, or laughing with friends over a good beer or amazing food. Those are the happy little moments in life that make you whole in life. And whatever they are to you, just embrace them, recognize them, cherish them, and keep living a kind life so those moments keep happening. All right. Happy New Year's, everyone.